Tore da, and we're looking at some carols and the history behind them this week. And the carol I have for you this morning is O Come, Emmanuel. The original writer of the hymn remains unknown, but the most widely acknowledged guess is that he or she would have been a simple monk or a nun. The hymn has its origins over 1,200 years ago in monastic life in the 8th or 9th century. In the early 19th century, an Anglican priest named John Mason Neale was reading an ancient book of poetry and hymns and dusted off this unknown Latin poem, which was complete with music accompaniment. Neale, who was fluent or knew 20 languages, including Latin, and was therefore able to translate the song or the carol into English. He lived in Madeira Island near Africa, where he had established an orphanage, a school for girls, and a ministry to reclaim prostitutes. Neale first played this hymn for the people he served, though to be the lowliest of society. The hymn or carol has remained a popular one ever since. The carol is full of hope. Listen to the opening line of each verse. Verse 1, O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel. Here the author speaks of Jesus, Emmanuel, that is God with us, who came to be the deliverer of captives. And we know the words of Jesus as he read from Isaiah 61 on that day he was in the synagogue at Nazareth. The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is upon me, and so on, to set the captives free. Then the second verse reads, O come, O wisdom from on high, who ordered all things mighty. Here he sees Jesus as the only wise God. Then in the third verse, O come, great Lord of might. He is captivated by the babe of Bethlehem being the omnipotent Lord who reigns forever. Then verses 4 and 5 begin with, O come, O branch of Jesse's stem, O come, O key of David, come. Here he sees Jesus as the fulfillment of Old Testament prophecy, the root of David. And another songwriter reminds us, hail to the Lord's anointed, great David's greater son. And then we move into the 6th verse. O come, O bright and morning star, and bring us comfort from afar. Here he sees Jesus, the bright and morning star, the great comfort and hope of his people. And then there comes the climax of the 7th and final verse. O come, O King of nations, bind in one the hearts of all mankind. Bid all our sad divisions cease, and be yourself our King of peace. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to you, O Israel. God bless you as you sing along this morning to this great carol. Poor bendith.
O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel. that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appear.
Oh, come thou day spring from on high, and cause thy light on us to rise. Disperse the gloomy clouds of night, and death's dark shadow put to flight. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. O come, true prophet of the Lord, and turn the key to heaven's door. Be thou our comforter and guide, and lead us to the Father's side. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall by his word our darkness dispel. Stand intercede, thy sacrifice our only plea. The judgment we no longer fear, thy precious blood has brought us near. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel has banished every fear of hell.
Suffering, bid every pain and sorrow cease, and reign now as our Prince of Peace.
Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel. Rejoice.